relationship between labor, inflation, and unemployment. Labor is everywhere. With the increasing number of population in the world, labor is one of the most abundant resources. However, no matter how abundant it is, different places is still suffering from unemployment. Also, inflation is still present in the economy.
Inflation. Inflation is a sustained increase in the general price level of goods and services in an economy over a period of time. When the price level rises, each unit of currency buys fewer goods and services. Consequently, inflation reflects a reduction in the purchasing power per unit of money, a loss of real value in the medium of exchange and unit account within the economy. A chief measure of price inflation is the inflation rate, the annualized percentage change in a general price index, usually the consumer price index over time. The negative and positive effects of inflation. Inflation affects economy in various and positive ways. The negative effects. The negative effects of inflation include an increase in the opportunity cost of holding money, uncertainty over future inflation, which may discourage investment and savings, and if inflation were rapid enough, shortages of goods as consumer begins hoarding out of concern that prices will increase in the future. The positive effects. The positive effects include reducing the real burden of public and private debt, keeping nominal interest rates above zero so that central banks can adjust interest rate to stabilize the economy, and reducing unemployment due to minimal wage rigidity.
Cause of inflation. Economists generally believes that high rates of inflation and hyperinflation are caused by an excessive growth of money supply. Views on which factors determine low to moderate rates in inflation are more varied. Low or moderate inflation may be attributed to fluctuations in real demand for goods and services, or changes in available supplies such as during scarcities. However, the consensus view is that a long, sustained period of inflation is caused by money supply growing faster than the rate of economic growth. Inflation may also lead to an invisible tax in which the value of currency is lowered in contrast with its actual reserve, ultimately leading individuals to hold devalued legal tender.
Labor. Labor is a measure of the work done by human beings. It is conventionally contrasted with such other factors of production services and attempts to understand the resulting pattern of wages, employment, and income. The macro and micro analysis of labor markets. There are two sides of labor economics, which is the microeconomics and macroeconomics. The macroeconomics labor is defined as the number of people in working age, either in actively working situation or looking for a job. It means the number of labor being counted is in the right age for work. The underage is not part of the labor. The participation rate is the number of people in the labor force divided by the size of the adult civilian, non-institutional population. The non-labor force includes those who are in the working age and capable of having work, but not uncountable to the part of working society. This includes those who are not looking for work, prisons or psychiatric ward, stay-at-home spouses, children, and those who are serving the military. Labor is the aggregate of the human physical and mental effort used in creation of goods and services. Labor is a primary factor of production. The size of nation's labor force is determined by the size of the adult population and the extent to which the adults are either working or are prepared to offer their labor wages. Microeconomics of labor. Microeconomics is a social science that studies the implications of the individual human action, specifically about how those decisions affect the utilization and distribution of scarce resources. Microeconomics show how and why different goods and different values, how individuals make more efficient or more productive decisions, and how individuals best coordinate and cooperate with one another. Generally speaking, microeconomics is considered a more complete, advanced, and settled science than macroeconomics.
Unemployment. Unemployment is a phenomenon that occurs when a person who is actively searching for unemployment is unable to find work. Unemployment is often used as a measure of the health of the economy. The most frequently measure of unemployment is the unemployment rate, which is the number of unemployment people divided by the number of people in the labor forces. The unemployment rate is a measure of the prevalence of unemployment, and it is calculated as a percentage by dividing the number of unemployed individuals by all individuals currently in a labor force.
Theories of unemployment. Classical unemployment. Classical or real wage unemployment occurs when real wages for a job are set above the market clearing level, causing the number of job seekers to exceed the number of vacancies. Cyclical unemployment, a deficient demand or Keynesian unemployment, occurs when there is not enough aggregate demand in the economy to provide jobs for everyone who wants to work. Demand for most goods and services falls. Less production is needed, consequently fewer workers are needed. Wages are sticky and do not fall to meet the equilibrium level, and mass unemployment results. Structural unemployment. Structural unemployment occurs when a labor market is unable to provide jobs for everyone who wants one because there is a mismatch between the skills of the unemployed workers and the skills needed for the available jobs. Structural unemployment is hard to separate empirically from frictional unemployment, except to say that the last is longer. As with frictional unemployment, simple demand-side stimulus will not work to easily abolish this type of unemployment. Frictional unemployment. It is the time period between jobs when a worker is searching for or transitioning from one job to another. It is sometimes called search unemployment and can be voluntary based on the circumstances of the unemployed individuals. Hidden unemployment. Hidden or covered unemployment is the unemployment of potential workers that is not reflected in official unemployment statistics due to the way the statistics are collected. In many countries, only those who have no work but are actively looking for work are counted as unemployed. Long-term unemployment. It is a component of structural unemployment which results in a long-term unemployment existing in every social group, industry, occupation, and all levels of education.